Tupperware. It's a familiar name that for decades was practically interchangeable with food storage. You'd find it at its peak in almost every household, a reliable part of daily life. But things change. What once symbolized innovation and convenience now struggles to stay relevant. It's strange to think that an iconic brand might one day fade into memory. Hi, I'm Andrew. Today we're taking a closer look at Tupperware, its remarkable rise, the strategies that made it a household name, and the choices that led to its decline. As we uncover this story, we can also explore what we can learn to navigate challenges in our own business. Let's get started.
If you want to lock in freshness, Tupperware really locks it in.
Tupperware was founded in 1947 by Earl S. Tupper, a chemist who set out to solve a common problem: keeping food fresh longer. His solution was simple but innovative: a plastic container with an airtight lid. This idea may seem ordinary today, but back then it was revolutionary. It addressed food waste at a time when refrigerations weren't yet a household standard. The design philosophy behind Tupperware followed the principle of form follows function. These containers were practical, easy to stack, store, and clean. But they weren't just functional, they evolved with the times. Tupperware embraced new colors and shapes, keeping up with trends while staying true to its original purpose. Beyond the product itself, Tupperware became a cultural icon. It introduced the concept of home parties, creating a unique way to connect with customers. These gatherings not only built a loyal customer base, but they also opened up opportunities for women to earn and grow in the time when business roles for women were very limited. In the 1950s, Tupperware experienced a surge in popularity thanks to an innovative idea by businesswoman Brownie Wise. These gatherings turned product demonstrations into social events. Women hosted parties in their homes, creating a relaxed, friendly atmosphere where they could connect with others while showcasing the products. This approach fits perfectly with the times. It offered women a way to earn an income while staying connected to their households. The exclusivity of the product added to its appeal. You couldn't just pick it up at a store. You had to know someone who sold it. That made Tupperware feel special. The personal relationships behind each sale made the brand memorable.
See and buy Tupperware at a Tupperware party. A Tupperware dealer will tell you how you may qualify to earn this handsome Hamilton Beach adjustable electric knife and cutting board if you have a party in your home by December 30th.
By the 1960s, Tupperware began reaching international markets. It expanded into Europe, Central America, and South America. This started its global presence and opened the door to new audiences. For decades, Tupperware was a trusted name in households around the world. But over time, the market began to change. Competitors entered the scene, offering cheaper alternatives that mimicked Tupperware's signature products. The once innovative direct sales model started losing its appeal, particularly with the younger generations, and Tupperware struggled to adapt. There was a brief glimmer of hope during the pandemic. With more people cooking and baking at home, Tupperware saw a resurgence in demand. For a moment, it looked like the brand might turn things around. But as life returned to normal, so did Tupperware's challenge. The boost in sales was temporary, and their core business model remained outdated. The company did make some attempts to evolve. They began selling their products in retail stores like Target and expanded their offerings to include a wider range of kitchen tools. But by this point, the competition was fierce and Tupperware struggled to regain its footing. The situation reached its breaking point in 2024 when Tupperware filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. After years of declining sales and financial struggles, the company was forced to take a drastic measure. They've announced a private sale of their intellectual property to a group of secured lenders and are restructuring as the new Tupperware company. Only time will tell if they find a way to rebuild and thrive once again. So what can we learn from them? Tupperware's story teaches us that even great products aren't enough to sustain a brand. The company didn't adapt quickly enough to the changing times, and by the time they attempted to modernize, it was already too late to reverse their decline. So let's break this down into 4 key lessons. Lesson 1. Brand longevity doesn't guarantee success. Tupperware had decades of recognition and goodwill, but even a household name isn't immune to irrelevance. Success isn't about how long you've been around, it's about staying relevant in the changing market. Lesson 2. Brands need to be adaptable. One of Tupperware's biggest missteps was not moving with the times. They were slow to embrace the online marketplace, where e-commerce became essential for consumer convenience. Lesson 3. Brand perception can quickly become stale. For many consumers, Tupperware became outdated or associated with older generations. Despite its reputation for quality, younger buyers gravitated towards brands that aligned better with their values and lifestyles. Competitors embraced trends like eco-friendly materials, sleek designs, and more convenient purchasing options, areas where Tupperware fell behind. Their failure to refresh their image or adapt to modern trends weakened their relevance. Lesson 4. Businesses must be willing to rethink their models. Tupperware's reliance on direct selling through parties was a strength in the early years, but it became a liability as consumer behavior shifted. Without a strong online presence or omni-channel strategy, they were left behind while competitors thrived by embracing retail diversity and seamless shopping experiences. The key takeaway is that no matter how iconic, businesses can't rest on their past achievements. They must innovate, adapt, and listen to their market, or risk being left behind. So how can you avoid these mistakes? Now that we've walked through the rise and fall and lessons from Tupperware's journey, it's time to turn the spotlight onto your business. How can you avoid the missteps that they made and build something that thrives for years to come? Let's focus on a few key actions you can take right now to safeguard your success. Stay ahead of market trends. Take the time to research and anticipate changes in consumer behavior. Being proactive lets you stay one step ahead of your competitors and maintain relevance. Refresh your brand regularly. Even the strongest brands need to evolve. Ask yourself, does my brand still resonate with today's audience? Keep it fresh by aligning with modern values such as sustainability, convenience, or innovation. Whatever matters most to your consumers. Be flexible with your business model. What worked in the past may not work tomorrow. Continuously evaluate how you can operate and sell. Could you benefit from new distribution channels, digital strategies, or customer engagement methods? Don't be afraid to rethink and adapt. Prioritize your digital presence. Today's customers expect convenience, and a strong online presence is essential to meeting that demand. Whether it's optimized website, active social media profiles, or seamless omni-channel strategies, you want to make it easy for people to find and buy from you. Your customers are your best sources of insight. Their feedback can guide your product development, marketing efforts, and overall strategy. Regularly engage with them to understand their needs and preferences and act on what you learn. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. I hope Tupperware's story offered you some valuable insights and maybe even a fresh perspective on what it takes to keep a business thriving in today's world. Are you facing a similar challenge, modernizing your business to meet the demands of today's customers? If so, having a business coach to guide you can make all the difference. At Four Leaf Performance, we specialize in helping business owners and their leaders navigate these exact challenges. From adapting to new trends and implementing innovative strategies, our expert coaching services are designed to help you stay ahead of the curve. Visit our website and learn more about how we can help support your goals. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.